Hi, Scorpios. Thank you so much for being here today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Bri, and it is my mission to help to empower you to live your best life. So make sure that you subscribe before you go. So this is going to be an overall guidance video for the month of September 2018 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is only a general reading, so just take the messages that resonate. And if you would like a more personalized reading, then that information will be down below, or you can just go directly to my website, which is brirising.com. So let's see what is in store for Scorpios. What are the most important messages that Scorpios need to know for the month of September? What can they expect? And what do they need to keep in mind? Most important messages for Scorpios. All right, Scorpios, so the past energy that you are bringing into the month is the 10 of Pentacles. The present moment, we have the Lovers. The positive this month, we have the Chariot. The main theme of the past is the Wheel of Fortune. The main theme this month is the 7 of Wands. Your challenge this month is going to be the 9 of Swords. What you learned from the past, we have the High Priestess in reverse. The goal this month is the 5 of Cups. Interesting. And the outcome, we have the Hierophant. Bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Wands. So overall, this month, Scorpio, you are finding victory in whatever it is that you are doing. You are going to feel very successful in whatever you put your mind to this month. I'm thinking that it's going to be work related with the 8 of Pentacles here, but for some of you, this could be in regards to a relationship with the 2 of Cups. But all in all, I do feel that a new chapter of your life is ending and one is beginning. So the main theme of last month, or kind of the past energy of last month, is the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like you guys have found some stability within your life that you have been seeking. If it hasn't been stability, it's been abundance, whether that is financial abundance or spiritual abundance. Okay, I feel like for you guys, you're really starting to come into who you are and what you have to offer. And I think you're finding a lot of power in that. A lot of you have been connecting more with yourself and finding strength within yourself. And that's the main theme of this month, is the 7 of Wands. And we'll get to that in a second. But I do feel that it has been a journey that you've been on. And it's been a process of having things happen and learning from them, and having things happen and learning from them. And I feel like now you're sitting in this abundance and you're bringing that energy into this month. This could have been very much so related to all the eclipses that we had. You might have had a lot of unexpected things happen, destined events, fated events, things that you just feel were always meant to happen. And that is what is bringing you into this abundance. I feel like more than anything, Scorpios, you're just having faith that when you let go of controlling things, the universe really does have your back, and that you are having the situations and the people and the resources enter your life that you need to when you kind of just let go of control. So the lesson that you've learned is not to put your instinct on the back burner, not to ignore the insights that you get, to really trust your gut. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've been trying to make things happen by doing certain things a certain way. And what you found was that it doesn't matter what type of things you kind of scheme, and I don't mean to use the word scheme in a negative way, but it doesn't matter how you try to maneuver a situation. What is meant to happen is going to happen. So the more that you trust into that, the easier that things are. So I feel like you guys are starting to trust your intuition, and you're finding a lot of success with that within work and within relationships. So in the present moment for this month, the main energy is the Lovers. So for some of you, this is going to be regarding a love situation. And like I said, this month you are finding some success within partnership, and that's going to be different for all of you. I feel like for those of you who this is within relationship, what you're realizing is that though you may want to be in partnership with this person, it does require you to have a level of independence. This person cannot give you the life experience that you want. Only you can provide yourself with the life experience that you want. And I think a lot of you are coming into that realization because perhaps this person is doing their own thing, and they may still care about you and love you, but they can't be there for you every step along the way. At some point, you have to have your own thing going on that you're passionate about, that you're heading, that you're leading, that's separate from them. You know, I strongly believe that the key to a strong relationship is two people who have their own passions. I feel like that is what truly makes a couple powerful. So I think this month you're starting to develop your independence. You're starting to figure out what you can do on your own, separate from your partner. For others of you, this is simply a choice that you're having to make. You're having to make a lot of choices this month. And these are choices that are head versus heart choices. So that's what makes them very difficult, because on one end, your head is telling you what the logical and what the rational thing is to do in this situation. But then your heart is telling you how you're going to feel about it. And those two things may be at odds with one another. So I feel like in that situation, you're having to really find what you're passionate about, and again, what you can do independently. If there's a choice that you've been making that's been contingent on someone else, then I caution you, or I ask you to really define what your role is going to be in that, your singular role. Because I feel like this month is about finding more independence. And I do feel that no matter what the situation is, there is going to be a sense of loss. Okay? So that's another thing to remember. Just because we make decisions that are favorable to us, there is always a negative side, right? There's always cons to pros. Sometimes they outweigh one another, but there's always going to be a negative side. And I think that's the thing that we oftentimes lose sight of. We want to go towards our goals and our dreams or the, ideal partnerships, but they also do come with consequences. They come with negative sides too. And I feel like this month you're kind of coping with what the negative sides are to the thing that you want. So it's important that when you're making decisions that you're keeping your interests in mind and you're making decisions that you're going to be happy about no matter what the consequences are. So the positive this month, we have the Chariot. So you are going to be moving forward, taking steps towards what it is that you want, and that's going to feel really good. Mars has gone direct now, and that is the traditional ruler of your sign. So where you may have felt stagnant before, this month you're going to see action going forward. But again, with action going forward, with moving towards your goals, with moving towards whatever it is that you are fighting for or chasing, there are going to be some anxieties and fears that pop up. So you're going to have to go through this period and kind of face that. So even if you are moving forward with a love partnership, you are going to find things that maybe you didn't think of before, challenges that have only arose because of the situation. So in the outcome, we have the Hierophant. So I feel like for you, it's going to be super important to find a guide this month. Whether this is going to be your own personal guides, if that's what you're into. Whether you're going to be following, a specific YouTube channel that is going to help to guide you. Whether you're going to be finding a mentor or a life coach or a therapist, or there's a specific book that you're going to be reading for guidance. I feel like that's going to be the utmost important to you. So, for example, if this is a business reading for you, find someone that has a business that you want to emulate and kind of follow their model. Or if this is a relationship reading for you, maybe find a relationship coach and kind of follow their teachings. You're going to need to guide your focus towards some type of system that can keep you on track with whatever this goal is. So let's pull a couple of clarifiers here. Let's first clarify the Lovers card. Okay, we have the Five of Cups, so that's coming up twice for you now. So, like I said, for some of you, this is a love situation, a romantic situation, and you're going to have to make some type of choice. And on some level, there will be a little bit of regret. There's going to be something that isn't really going to sit 100% with you. And that's why it's important for you to make sure that you're doing things for your best interest. So I'm feeling like there's a need to be a little to yourself, a little selfish, not in a bad way, but just to protect yourself. For others of you, whatever you're making a choice in between, there's going to be a little bit of regret about what the other choice could have been. So I'm seeing some level of regret regarding some type of relationship or choice. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. The Four of Coins. Yeah, so I feel like you're going to be keeping things close to yourself this month. And I'm sorry that it's getting like lighter and darker. A big gray cloud just came by. It's about to thunderstorm. But I do feel that you are kind of keeping things closer to home, or realizing that you have to keep things closer to yourself. I'm feeling that things this month may not go the way that you may have thought they were going to go, but either way, they're moving forward. Let's clarify this Five of Cups. We've got the Three of Wands. So the path ahead is going to require work, and it may require more work than you initially planned for. But I do feel that though that may be the case, you're still going to be successful. You're still going to feel like, okay, I'm finally getting what it is that I want. But with that Eight of Pentacles, it is going to require work. And if you look at this card, this person is working hard. And I do feel for some of you very strongly that this is related to a love situation. Let's clarify the Chariot. What are you moving forward on? Some of you might be dealing with a Cancer or possibly a Taurus. Okay, the Moon. So you're moving into uncharted territory. Like I said, I don't feel like you are getting the path that you envisioned. I feel like what is happening is different than what you imagined, right? Going back to the Wheel of Fortune. So things have been kind of out of your control. Things that are needing to happen are happening, and they might not have been what you wanted. And I feel like the path ahead might be a little muddy. You might not necessarily know where it's leading. But I think as you follow the path, you're going to feel really good about it. You're going to feel really good about that path ahead. This is a really interesting reading for you guys. Definitely different than the ones I normally do. Let's clarify, let's clarify the Nine of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're going to definitely be sitting with your emotions. Definitely going to be sitting with your emotions. That Five of Cups turning up twice. I feel like there's something that you're kind of looking back on. I feel like your life is moving forward in a direction that you maybe did not realize. And you're kind of looking back on the past like, oh my gosh, like it's just so far away now, or the perspective that you have now is so different than the path ahead. But the path ahead also is a little muddy too. So I feel like you're kind of like in an in-between phase right now. You know, I feel like you're gaining the success and the victory that you've been wanting for a long time, but it's just not looking the way that you thought, or it doesn't feel the way that you thought. Let's clarify the Hierophant. The Four of Wands again. So you guys, in the outcome of the month, you are going to feel very successful. You're going to have something to celebrate about. You're going to feel very victorious. But I think that this month comes at an absolute shock. Like, I feel like you guys are... It's just going in a completely different direction than you thought. Let's pull one more card for the outcome. We have the Fool. Yeah, so you're embarking on brand new beginnings. Brand new beginnings. A new journey forward where the path is unclear, but you're having to move. You just have to keep going. I feel like that's where Scorpios are at right now. Wherever you're at, you just have to keep moving. Because otherwise, you're just going to stay stuck here in this Five of Cups energy. And the energy this month may not feel the best. It may not feel the most comfortable. But I feel like where you're heading is going to be so much more successful than you ever imagined. So if this has been a love reading for you, I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels deck. Or if you want to ask a question to yourself right now, let's see what these cards have to say. All right, so we have let go of control issues. So Scorpios, this may be a big theme for you in your life. You may be the type of person who wants a specific outcome and you want to know the way to get there and how it's all going to work out. But I feel like in this situation, it definitely seems out of your control. Like I've been saying, I feel like you're getting something or something is going on that you just did not see coming, something that you absolutely did not expect. And I feel like it's definitely throwing you for a loop this month. So if you have an idea about how you want a situation to go, I say definitely just let go of that and just let things happen. So let's see what we get from the Universe Has Your Back deck. These are really good messages for trusting the universe. So you can always come back to this message throughout the month whenever you feel kind of off or lost. So it says, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Yes. So that goes perfectly with the let go of control issues. If there's something that you want, ask for it. And then let it go and know that the universe has your back. Know that the universe is working on it for you. You don't have to constantly be thinking about it and pushing for it and wanting it. Because ultimately what needs to happen is going to happen. If there's a specific person that you want in your life, if that person is meant to be there, or is going to be there in the future, there's no need to try and control the outcome. There's no need to try and scheme and figure things out. Trust that the universe has your back. And while the universe is working on that, go and live your life. Go enjoy this independence that you have. Look forward to this victory that is coming towards you. All you have to do this month, Scorpio, is just let your blessings come in. Take action where you need to take action. Do good things for yourself and others. And you're going to be greatly rewarded. So I hope that this message has helped you. If you're needing more guidance, then I'm offering this specific spread on my website for $39.99 this month. So I will leave the link for that down below. I'm only going to offer a limited amount of them. So once they run out, they are out. Unless I feel like I can restock them before the end of the month. If you would like a more in-depth love reading, then you can check out all of my private readings. I have more options for that, and the link for that will also be down below. As always, my Instagram is down below, or different ways to connect with me are down there as well. So just check out the description box before you go. I am wishing you guys the best of luck in whatever this situation is, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.